Okay, we'll be starting soon. Um, within 2 minutes. And nice. Thank you so much for yesterday. What a great support I got. Actually, I saw I think I had 23 views within 24 hours, which was pretty nice. I never got that many views altogether, so thank you so much for that. And I'll try to improve with time the quality of my stream and everything. Um, yeah, and do even the rooms, come up with my own theorems, not theorems, but kind of like my own um, examples, which is up. All the posts are done. So yeah, yesterday was pretty nice. I got like much more views. I saw my YouTube that was kind of at one view, no, two views. So that was pretty awesome. And reason being, I never had two views on a YouTube video. So it was pretty nice to see. Today is a big bombshell. I hope first let me check if you guys can hear me properly. Let's see. Loading my current. So best part will be oh, this is nice. Works out. Now I can. Should I start with this today? Let's start by going back to the basics. Going back to the basic boys and girls. I remember first time I did the stream, I was wearing this mask which was given to me by a friend as a gift because I like Michael Myers a lot. Like, I think he's just cool. Like his character is pretty cool. So I was given this, and since then this has stuck with me. And yeah, so that's what I do all the time now, wearing this mask, this crazy, crazy, crazy mask. I have to make sure of the chats this time, and in 2 minutes we'll be starting. Sorry, just making sure everything is okay. People are able to hear me and stuff. So hopefully you guys can hear me on YouTube as well. YouTube. Okay, so Twitch is working fine. Twitch is good. I'm pretty excited about this one. This one I wanted to do for a good amount of time, and I will be doing this. And I have dominoes today. I have some dominoes as well. Finally, good stuff. have dominoes. Do this so I can see all the chats, just in case if there is any chats, which hardly happens, but yeah, just in case there is any chat, I'm able to hear everyone. I can see people, and yeah, I'll try be up. Okay, I guess we are on here as well now properly. Cool. So let's just get started now. We have transition. Sweet. Okay. Sweet. Now let's get going. I'll just take this off because it hurts my nose a lot. And yeah, let's start here. You guys can see my screen. I'll start with introduction to web hacking. I'll create the page here, or not web hacking, walking an application basically. Walking an application. Manually review a web application for security issues using only your browser's developer tools. Hacking with just your browser tool, no just your browser, no tools or scripts. So basically, we are just going to use like what we have with our browser, like some of the tools like inspect and stuff, and network and things like that to get inside or break the application. Task one: walking an application. Boom. In this room, you will learn how to manually review a web application. I'll just check the voice for a second. Okay, cool. Should I wear a different type of mask? That'll be interesting if I wear a different type of mask. Breaking all the speed limits. Just wear like this. In this room, you will learn how to manually review a web application for security issues using only the built-in tools in your browser. More often than not, automated security tools and scripts will miss many potential vulnerabilities and useful information. So that's an interesting thing because what happens is a lot of people do a security vulnerability testing when they start like pen testing or start to like scan a web application. And a lot of developers are also using the same. So they will basically fill those same loops or loops mentioned by the same software that is used by the attackers. So it is important to have like your own approach, your own style, just like while cooking you have your own style. You should have the same approach for cybersecurity. Having your own style will help you like get more stuff. Like if you are a game developer, you know a lot about RCE conditions, which is race conditions, race condition execution, in which you create race condition and it breaks the application. So it's your style. And a lot of developers don't know about those race conditions. So it's easy to build those. And there's a Korean developer, now a security researcher. He did that to Firefox, Chrome, a lot of those. Yeah, remember, most often than not, automated security tools and scripts will miss many potential vulnerabilities and useful information. Here's a short breakdown of the built-in browser tools you will use throughout this room. View source, your browser to view the human-readable source code of a website. Inspector, learn how to inspect web elements and make changes to view usually blocked content. Debugger, inspect and control the flow of page JavaScript. Network, see all the network requests a page makes. All these are basically, as a developer, if you are a developer, you will see it a lot as a front end developer or even a back end. But yeah, these are also used for cybersecurity. Now let's start the virtual machine on this task. Wait 2 minutes and visit the following URL. The URL will update 2 minutes from when you start the machine. Answer the question below. So let's start the machine first. Let's see how much it takes. So our my machine starts way faster than other. If you are not a premium member or like a VPN VIP member or somebody who has paid the subscription, it will take 2 minutes. But for me, it takes like seconds. So and this will update. I confirm that I have deployed the virtual machine and opened the website. Boom, done. Let's go like this today. Task 2, more elegant. As a penetration tester, your role when reviewing a website or a web application is to discover features that could potentially be vulnerable and attempt to exploit them to assess whether or not exploit and access assess whether or not they are. So basically, yeah, these features are usually parts of the website that require some interactivity with the user. Finding interactive portion of the website can be as easy as spotting a login form to manually reviewing the website's JavaScript. An excellent place to start is just with your browser exploring the website. Um, an excellent place to start is just with your browser exploring the website and noting down the individual pages, areas, features with a summary for each one. An example site review for Acme, that's our the virtual machine. So an example site review for the Acme IT support website would look something like this. But before we go, let's check we got the URL updated. So that's our URL, HTTPS, the IP address, as you can see, .p dot thmlabs.com. Yeah. So as a penetration tester, your role when reviewing a website or a web application is to discover features that could potentially be vulnerable and attempt to exploit them to assess whether or not they are. Oh, I read it wrong, again. My apologies. An example site is this. So features, URL, and summary. So feature is homepage, which is just the slash after the URL. Like if I just remove the room walking an application, that will be the home page, whatever comes. This page contains a summary of what Acme IT support does with the company photo on of their staff. Latest news on the slash news URL or the subdomain. This page contains a list of recently published news articles by the company, and each news article has a link with an ID number. That is news article, right? We created the article and then the ID. So ID can go from one to something or they can be negative. Let's see. So we have latest news, which has the articles, but now we have the news articles, which we just saw is like a subdomain of the news subdomain, subdomain, you can say. Display the individual news articles. Some articles seem to be blocked and reserved for premium customers only or premium customers only. Contact page slash contact. This page contains a form for customers to contact the company. It contains name, email, and message input fields and a send button. Sweet. So how customers can uh, contact the company. So it will have the name, email, and message input field and send button. So a lot we can type inside those stuff. Next is the customers feature or subdomain slash customers. This link redirects to slash customers slash login. Customers login. So basically, if you go to customers, it goes to customers login. This page contains a login form with username and password field, which we can will look as well. Customer sign up slash customer slash sign up. This page contains a user sign up form that contains a username, email, password, and password confirmation input field. Okay. Customer reset password, customers slash reset, password reset form with an email address input field. Excuse me. So basically, we can reset a customer with an email address if we know the email address. Customer dashboard slash customers. This page contains a list of users tickets submitted to the IT support company and a create ticket button. That's interesting. This page contains a list of users tickets submitted to the IT support team. Huh. So first, if we are not logged in, it goes to customers login. But if we are logged in, it goes to customers ticket submitted, all the list. Create ticket. So customers ticket new. This page contains a form with a text box for entering the IT issue and file upload option to create an IT support ticket. And yeah, we are just two left. What we'll do after completing these two is just look at the application. So customer account, customer slash account. This page allows the user to edit their username, email, and password. That's the important one. Customer logout. So this link logs the user out of the customer area. We'll start taking a deeper look into some of the pages we have discovered in the next task. But before that, you know what? Let's go to the application. So we can start our attack box. As a premium member, we get it, right? We can use as much as we want, I guess. Uh, I just started the attack box, but what I can do is once the machine is up, I will look into how I can put like how I can put it in a different tab. So it's much more better. Yeah, let's go here, read the above. Yep, we did that. Viewing the page source. How many tasks are there? 6. So we are doing decent, I guess. We'll be able to complete this in 1 hour. So let's exit for now. The page source is the human readable code returned to your browser/client from the web server each time we make a request. The returned code is made up of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and it's what tells your browser what content to display, how to show it, and adds an element of interactivity with the JavaScript. So basically, once we see the code, we will see like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and it will tell us how things are displayed, what are some of the ways we are interacting with the web application, like buttons, input fields, and stuff. We'll be able to see the code, little bit of the code behind the scene. For our purposes, viewing the web page source can help us discover more information about the web application. How do I view the page source? Let's see if our before looking right there, show split, it's 98%, 99 done. So yeah, we'll look in the full screen mode, boys. Full screen mode. Allow. We have the whole application inside our browser, the whole operating system ready. We'll go to the website. The website. Or we can just copy the HTML here we were given, or sorry, the URL I meant. My apologies. I try to use keyboard and less of mouse unless until I have to. So we see the root, the home page is Acme IT support, right? Okay. Acme IT support, our dedicated staff is ready to assist you with your IT problems. We have news and welcome to IT. I think we will have article 1, right? Same will be here. Article 2 and 3 is keeping your printers working. Sorry, this article is for premium customers only. I literally know how to move this already after seeing this, but yeah, we'll do a walk around. So IT support, get in contact. We can send them a message. We go to customers. We can log in, right? And this Acme IT support, where it is, what it does nothing. Okay, okay. So let's get back into this. Let me grab some water. Ruabza. So walking the page source. The page source is the human readable code returned to your browser client from the web server each time we make a request. The return code is made up of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, as I mentioned. So to see it, we can just go right click, view page source. And this is the code behind the application, right? If you see the nav bar right here, you can see the home page, news, contact, and customers, like we saw in the nav bar here, this thing. So we can see the CSS, some of the JavaScript, you can see the CSS on the top here, all this, right? JavaScript is in between, let's say, ooh, let's see, where is the script tag? JavaScript is basically the script tag. So here is the JavaScript page generated in this much, framework, static labs, okay. Yeah, basically customer login and stuff. So how, for our purposes, viewing the page source can help us discover more information about the web application. That's true. So we can tell JavaScript, CSS is being used, what things are other information like comments and stuff. How do I view the page source? While viewing a website, you can right click on the page and you will see an option on the menu that says view page source. Like if I do here, view page source, I will see the whole page source of this. Most browsers support putting view source in front of the URL. For example, view source http google.com, https www.google.com. So if we just put view source, let's say, oh, okay, just like here. So if we did view source, we did here. So if I want to just remove this whole thing, I will get the view source of the home document, new home beta. That's an interesting thing. That's an interesting discovery. And this cross origin is anonymous. That's an important thing because cross origin we can like make requests from a different origin, not from the our browser or from the website itself, from anywhere, and it will take that request. That's interesting. In your browser menu, you will find an option to view page source. This option can sometimes be in sub-menus such as developer tools or more. So if I want to show you here, right, you will see developer tools. Where is developer tools? I can't see. More tools here. Developer tools. If we go, we can see the element here. We can see the whole source code here, right? Is there anything else we have? No, just setting more tools. We can see from everything from here. Yeah. So now let's go. Let's view some page source. Try viewing the page source of the home page of Acme IT support website. So we did that, right? We went here. We are right now here viewing the Acme support of the root website or the home page. Unfortunately, explaining everything you can see here, unfortunately, explaining everything you can see here is well out of the scope of this room. So basically, you can see a lot. We can't tell, like, they can't explain everything in this room. And you'll need to look into website design, development courses to understand it fully. What we can do is pick out bits of information that are of importance to us. As the top of the page, you'll notice some code starting with less than sign, right? Exclamation marks, dash dash, and ending with dash dash and um, greater than sign. These are comments. Comments are messages left by website developer, usually to explain something in the code to other programmers or even notes reminders for themselves. These comments don't get displayed on the actual web page. This comment describes how the web page is temporary while a new one is in development. View web page in the comment to get your first flag. If we go here, right, we saw this, right? This was the comment you can see in green. This page is temporary. This page is temporary while we work on the new page at this. So this is the new page. Let's go copy. Let's just go here and see what it looks like. Paste and go. Never mind. I did it a wrong paste. Paste. Not two, just one. THM HTML comments are dangerous. That's our first flag. Congrats. We can just go down, keep here. That was correct. Ooh. So let's go more, a lot more to go over first. These comments don't get displayed on the usual. Let's go. These comments don't get displayed on the actual web page. This comment describes how the web page is temporary while A new one is in development. View the web page in the comment to get your first flag. Links to different pages in HTML are written in anchor tags, which is like the A1. These are HTML elements that start with A, the like lower A, like less than symbol and then A, and then it has a and the link that you will be directed to is stored in the href attribute. So inside the whole tag, that's why you see there's no less than sign here. So inside the attribute. For example, you'll see the contact page link on line 31. You see a href slash, so which subdirectory, then name what you want, what should be, what this is like the link, but this is what you want people to see. You can have contact us here, but this could be just contact and slash a to tell, okay, close the anchor tag. That's so done. If you view further down the web page source, there is a hidden link to a page starting with SECR. View this link to get another flag. You obviously won't get a flag in the real world situation, but you may discover some private areas used by the businesses for storing company, staff, customer information. Okay, so let's go here. And we can just do one quick thing is Control F, SECR, secret page. Welcome, our dedication staff are ready to assist you to IT problems. So this should also be on their welcome page. Interesting. So let's just go to their page as well. It No, this is not the home page, it's the customers one. If you see two are ready to assist you in your IT problems. We click here, not a secret anymore, right? How we got it? We just clicked on the two because it's anchor. There is a link. You click on a link, you get redirected. External files such as CSS, JavaScript, and images can be included using the HTML code. In this example, you'll notice that these files are all stored in the same directory. If you view this directory in your web browser, there is a configuration error. Hmm. What should be displayed is either a blank page or 403 forbidden page with an error stating you don't have access to the directory. So when we try to access the directory, we should not be allowed, right? Like we should not be allowed to see the CSS, actual CSS, how things are, stuff like that, because CSS injection is also a thing. Same with JavaScript. There's so much JavaScript issues, right? An image can be like doxed or change or steganography can be there. So we should not have access. So instead, the directory listing feature has been enabled. So we should get 403 or a blank page, but instead we are able to see everything in the directory, which in fact lists every file in the directory. Sometimes this isn't an issue, and all files in the directory are safe to be viewed by the public, but in some instances, backup files, source code, and or other confidential information could be stored here. In this instance, we get a flag in the flag.txt file. So let's see. First, we have to do is look at all the CSS, JavaScript, which directory they are coming from, right? We can just go here to this website, assets. If you see, this is the links, right? Assets, bootstrap, .min, asset style, then If we go down, we will have JavaScripts. So if we are looking at the file, the stuff file, it's also in assets, the jQuery, Bootstrap, everything is in assets. So what we should do is go to this page slash assets. What am I doing? Am I typing wrong? Oh, never mind. Why am I adding S here? Assets. So we are able to see all these files which we just saw, and our flag is here. Invalid directory permission. So, so that's nice. So we were here. Many websites these days aren't made from scratch and use what's called a framework. A framework is a collection of pre-made code that easily allows a developer to include common features that a website would require, such as blogs, user management, form processing, and much more, saving the developer hours or days of development. So, framework is basically pre-built out of the shelf um, pieces of code that can help you develop your application by removing all the boilerplate and all the things you might have to develop for smaller things or even simple things. And like other common features, right? So, like user management, blogging, just like WordPress is a framework, Angular is a framework, React is a framework. Viewing the page source can often give us clues into whether a framework is in use, and if so, which framework and um, even what version. Which framework and even what version. Knowing the framework and version can be powerful find, as there may be public vulnerabilities in the framework and the website might not be using the most up-to-date version. At the bottom of the page, you'll find a comment about the framework and version in use and a link to the framework's website. Viewing the framework's website, you will see that our website is in fact out of date. Read the update notice and use the information that you find to discover under the flag. So, like even I think I mentioned right in the starting, I was like, oh, this is interesting. So it's at the bottom, static one. So static labs dot tryhackme dot cloud sites this. Open link in new tab. You get the title. TryHackMe Web Framework Home. Changelog documentation, quickly build functioning website with features such as news portal, blah blah blah. Current version 1.3. And what is this one? Is 1.2. So it's one behind. So you see the documentation. We can just close this guy for now. Documentation. Documentation for framework is pre-installed on your website's administrator portal. Once you have installed the framework, initiate the THM framework login path on your website. You can log in with the user name admin and password admin. Make sure to change this. So basically, let's see what is here. We go to the website. THM framework login, right? We have admin, just like we are told in the documentation. Voila. Don't save. Nope. Change default credentials. Here we go. Copy. Let's go back. Boom. Oh, this is wrong. We got a different flag, I guess, then. Or is there Interesting. I think we got a different flag. Never mind. Uh, so let's look at the documentation specifically. Home, change log. Yes, so one point we added a backup facility in the admin portal. We had an issue where our backup process was creating a file in the web directory called this is it tmp.zip, which potentially could be um, potentially could have been read by website visitor. This file is now stored in the area that is unreachable by the public. So in 1.3, but we are using 1.2. So tmp.zip. We have the zip flag.txt. Come on, give me the flag. Keep your software updated. Roger that. Change default credentials. Bye bye to you for now. Boom. Done. Now let's talk about developer tools. Inspector. Developer tools. Every modern browser includes developer tools. This is a toolkit used to aid web developers in debugging web applications and give you a peek under the hood of a website to see what is going on. So when you are developing, you want to know, okay, what's going on. This is how you are able to at least see, okay, what is the flow, where is data getting passed, if you get click on a particular page or what is going on, right? To see all that. As a pen tester, you can leverage these tools to provide us with a much better understanding of the web application. We uh, we are specifically focusing on three features of the developer toolkit: inspector, debugger, network. So we can use these tools, right? These three tools. Let's start with opening developer tools. The way to access developer tools is different for every browser. If you are not sure how to access, click View Site button on the top right of this task to get instructions on how to access the tools for your browser. So if you go here for more Firefox, you can see for us it's Chrome, more tools and developer tools. I think I just showed you here, right? More tools and developer tools, right? Safari in advanced, develop. Oh, first you have to show develop menu, the menu bar, right? For developers, then show web app inspector, Edge, more tools, same thing as Chrome, because they are built on the same thing. So Internet Explorer, nobody cares. I'm not even touching that. Inspector. This page source doesn't always represent what's the page source doesn't always represent what's shown on a web page. This is because CSS, JavaScript, and user interaction can change the content and style of the page, which means we need a way to view what's being displayed in the browser window at the exact time. Element Inspector assists us with this by providing us with a live representation of what is currently on the website, as well as viewing this live view. We can also edit, interact with the with the page elements, which is helpful for web developers to debug the issue. So in um, this case of view source, right? We can just, this is static. Excuse me. So this is static. Oh, we have another one. Hello. Thank you for watching. We got three today, so that's awesome. Three is a good number. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot. So going back in web page source, things are static. So you are not able to like see what will happen when you interact with the web application, like click on a login page or just enter your name and stuff like that. But if you go on the website, right click and inspect, this inspector will show you exactly what change, what is where is what, and if you change something, something shows up, the behavior changes. That will like show you exactly what is going on at that same exact time. On the Acme IT support website, click on into the news section where you will see three news articles. The first two articles are readable, but the third one has been blocked with floating notice above the content stating you have to be a premium customer to view the article. These floating boxes blocking the page contents are often referred to as paywalls, as they put up a metaphorical wall in front of the content you wish to see until you pay. So in Acme support, let's go here. We go back. We go to contact, or sorry, we go to news. We see all the three articles. First two are free, so third one is this, and let's see what the room is saying. Right click on the premium notice paywall. You should be able to select the inspect option from the menu, which which once the developer tools. One second, my mind is freezing. Need some caffeine at 11 o'clock. Life is fun, boys. Life is fun. Right clicking on the premium notice paywall, you should be able to select inspect options from the menu, which opens the developer tools either on the bottom or the right hand side, depending on your browser or the preferences. You'll now see elements slash HTML that make up website similar to the screenshot below. So if we click specifically on the paywall here and then do inspect, we should see something like this. I will increase the size here. Am I able to increase the size somehow? Okay, cool. Working. We can see premium content customer, right? The whole floating thing, right? Sorry, this article is for premium customers only. And then something, please talk to the member staff for about upgrading your account. Yes, we see that. Premium blocker and display block. That's the CSS. Locate the div element with the class premium customer blocker and click on it. You'll see all the CSS styles in the styles box that apply to this element, such as margin top 60 pixels and text align center. The style we are interested in is the display block. If you click on the word block, you can type a value of your own choice. Try typing none, and this will make the box disappear, revealing the content underneath it and a flag. So if we type instead of block, we move it none, right? We will be able to see the content in under the floating this whole paywall. If the element if the element didn't have a display field, you could you could click below the last style and add your own. So basically, if the display block was not there, You could add display block, or you could display none. You could have added that to remove the paywall. Have a play with the element inspector, and you'll see you can change any of the information on the website, including the content. Remember, this is only edited on your browser window, and when you refresh, everything will be back to normal. So what does this mean? So let's say if I have this, right, premium blocker, I can see the block, right? I'll change this to just none. And now I can see the whole thing. You could see follow these three simple steps. After this, it was blocked. Now we have everything. And our flag is THM not so hidden. And I think that's kind of an image. Is that an image? No? Right? Like that should be just stuff. Using what? Getting a call. Hello?
Hey man,
Hey buddy.
dude, are you up?
Yeah, yeah.
Awesome, dude. I'm gonna walk. I should be there like in 5 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be outside.
Thanks so much, man.
No
Thank you.
worries. Yes. So that's my friend coming. So let's get this flag done so we can go to bed early after this. This will be the last flag. We are looking. Let's actually look here like this. So we go here, inspect exactly here. This is the image. This is an image. This is an image. I was right. So we have to type this. Not so hidden. THM not underscore so hidden. Submit. So tomorrow I will start early and we'll go over the debugger. Then we'll go over the network. I think with the debugger, yeah, and the network, I think we already have that. Is one of the ones, yeah, contact us, I think. One of the ones we already have because I accidentally hacked it before, even knowing, without knowing. Yeah, we should be good. Let's terminate this for now. And after this will be done faster, right? Let's give this a thumbs up if we could. Come on, thumbs up. Thumbs up is not coming. Okay, never mind. We'll look at it tomorrow. But for now, yeah, the whole idea is we'll go over walking an application. We'll continue our path with walking an application and putting it all together is one what is left. So we'll cover that and see if we can get content directory. But till then, thank you so much everyone for viewing. I saw a bunch of people came. So thank you so much and see you next time. Or basically tomorrow. We'll do a lot more tomorrow. Bye and have a good day. Jai Shri Ram. Take care. Jai Shri Ram.